Yeah, see that thing finally moves now. Nobody's coming yet.
Hey everybody, we're back at the Creeper Gallery. Let me speak right here. It's been a while. I'm kind of tongue-tied.
Give it to me.
As you can see, we are in the art side of her shop. You can see all the unique things that she does, the things that she makes and creates. Again, I always like coming in here and playing the game. I spy something new. And over here we have Mr. Ruggiero. Hello, sir.
Wonderful intro, by the way. This is the Creeper Gallery, not the Gathering. Creeper Gallery, located at 129 South Main Street in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Usually we start outside, but it's Friday night and it's pretty busy out there. So to be able to go out there and film would have been kind of difficult. There's people walking by all the time, cars going by all the time. So couldn't really show you New Hope.
I can't speak.
Because it's Friday night and it's pretty busy. So this is again, Main Street. If you come from Jersey, you go right over the bridge. You're on Main Street. There's all the shops. There's all the restaurants. Donna Marion, the owner of the Creeper Gallery, is south. It's at the end of Main Street after Havana and right in the mix of everything at the end there. So again, 129 South Main Street, New Hope. Definitely worth the trip. We can't really do it justice being here. We try to show you what we can in the other areas before we get to the objects. So
Real quick. See, I can't even speak. Hey, Teresa, Kathy, Christine, Karen, Laura, Kathy, Cheryl, Anna, Nancy, Celine. Hey, everybody. Tanisha. I couldn't see the comments on the other phone, so we're good.
And I'm going to take this from you.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip this. Let me see if that works. Yeah, now I see him.
You do?
I see a hey.
Awesome.
I don't know who it is, though, because that
point.
takes up
That
the
doesn't
whole...
work, though. I can't see this. Like that. It's blocked.
Oh.
See? It's okay. I got it. Oh, God.
John does this all by himself, ladies and gentlemen, so there's those technical difficulties when others are around. So you want to give them a tour of the...
So we already did the front part. I'm going to take you guys real quick. Most of you have seen this before, but just in case. I know that John goes through withdrawals when he comes through here because unfortunately he doesn't get to see the monument that was made in his honor. And of course, the highlight of the night, the Red Room. Oh, you know what? I just noticed these are new. I didn't see these before. Those are pretty cool. And then the crosses, which I like because that kind of gives me security. And if you notice, that's where I keep the chair. So when I'm filming John, I'm right here by the crosses. That makes me feel good. So here we are in the Red Room. This is the dangerous. John did remove the doll that speaks to him and interferes where he can't concentrate. Because
are you a friend?
I'd like to think so.
You got to tell him why I removed it.
I'm getting to that. He was in the middle of setting up, and
I want to come.
He was in the middle of setting up, and he couldn't focus. He kept reverting back to the doll. The doll started doing things, affecting him. He started getting nauseous, and we both said at the same time, she's got to be removed. So he actually removed her and put her in the back room. And the crazy thing about that, while we were in the midst of talking about this, a piece of equipment went flying. Now the equipment's underneath that bench right there, the kneel prayer bench. It came flying out, and when I stepped up to talk to John, it was in midair and hit the ground. And it wasn't up; it was on the ground. So something lifted it up, and then and this right here, and we didn't
Sure.
touch it. Yeah, we didn't touch it, but the haunted dollhouse, the door is now open when it's been closed, and we don't mess with that. It was closed when we came in. It opened. John, you want to say about your experiences?
No, I mean that's really what you said.
Pretty close to,
happened.
and he put her back there. So
So we just removed the doll. We put it in the back so that it wouldn't interfere with anything that we're doing tonight. Better off not having it anywhere around. The picture I did take of it, though, I got to check previous pictures because that doll looked like it was smiling ear to ear in the picture that I took tonight. But we're not going to focus on that doll.
no, you're not. You're going to stay focused
Yeah,
on what
doing
we're
two
on.
other objects. I need a flashlight. Grab one behind you.
So you might want to grab one for me too. So real quick too, that handle works better for me than, well, we'll just do this.
Week.
Weak. Nice. So we're going to start down here where John does his experiment, which I'm a little concerned about because last time something happened when I was here where he got scratched. So we're going to see what happens this time. I'll wait till he comes around.
Show the object and read the.
Yeah. Well, I figured, yeah, I didn't know if you wanted. So
Read it.
this is, so that's a piece of Donna's artwork right here. She is. But the
Amazing.
dress belongs to Andrea. And we're going to tell you the story in Andrea. And the one thing I noticed, and I don't know why, but when John was bringing her out, right behind her, right here, that's a blood stain. I don't know what that's from, but that kind of freaks me out. So this is Andrea. I'm trying to get it where you guys can see it. I know it's kind of hard with the lights and stuff glaring. So this is
Over here.
this is Andrea. Andrea's dress. Andrea Frances Gibson. Father was Dearward, 1926 to 2015.
Living room.
Mother was Erlin from 1929 to 2010. Brother was Lawrence, 1948 to 2015. Oh, he died the same year as his father. She was hit and killed by a van on her way to school in Whittier, California. Blonde hair with glasses, walking with friends. She stepped off the curb and was hit by a van. This 8th grader's spirit is very active and playful. So we're going to find out what that means.
So funny thing, again, testing the equipment. I did a session before I do this session just to make sure everything's working. And I was questioning the dress.
Stop recording.
Oh.
And Andrea, and a female did say hello. And then I said, my name is Sean. And a male said, yeah, he's the a-hole. Which was pretty funny. All right. So we're going to do the reason we have the plasma ball there is just to give.
Come closer.
See, I'm trying to.
I know. Just don't.
But
I want to leave.
The reason we have the plasma ball is to give more EMF, more energy to Andrea or whoever may be connected to this stress. So I put that there. And something else that you didn't see probably, this is a Ouija board. It's a wooden Ouija board that also has a scrying mirror up top here. I'm not going to move everything, but there's a black mirror right there in the corner. So it's a Ouija board with a black scrying mirror. So I'm going to try that along with the energy of the Ouija board to try to combine and see what I get. So
Yeah, why not? All right, let me shut this light off. It'll help a little bit.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the spirit box on, do like a regular EVP session, ask questions, run the recorder. It's going to be low. You may not hear everything. And then we're going to take the dress mannequin up to the red room, put it around the equipment, listen back to see what voices that we got, and then try with everything else, the equipment.
Just so you know, it's a little challenging to film, so I'm just telling everybody because it's pretty high up there on the, so I'm trying to come back here to get it.
All right, so I'm gonna turn the spirit box on.
Xbox. Gaming. FM.
Turn the recorder on. So the recorder's running right now. Right now I'm gonna start sweeping. Hello, Andrea. Andrea? I think it's Andrea.
Andrea?
My name is John. Could you please say hello or say your name? This is Chris back here. We just want to talk to you. You may have seen us come in and talk to the others. So what I was reading is that your name is Andrea Gibson. You were actually passed on a year before I was born. 8th grade. You were walking home with some friends. And something happened. Do you know what happened? What color was your hair? That has brown hair. What color was your hair? And I see, like me, you wear glasses. Did you like the glasses in this picture?
I know I don't like wearing glasses.
So people say that you're very playful and active. Are you trying to make yourself known through this dress? What color was this dress, by the way? It's hard to tell from the way it looks now. How old were you when you wore this? Do you remember anything about what happened to you? Now, we're in Pennsylvania now. Where are you from? What state?
Brother.
Could you say my name, Andrea, or Chris's name? You could hear me? Is there anything you want to say that I haven't asked you? Okay. She kept talking to her. I should let her run a little longer. There's something there at the end.
So when you said what happened to you, do you know what happened to you? There was a very strong smell of rubber.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I came over by the door because I wanted to see if it was coming from outside. And it seems to be like it just was then and it just dissipated.
So I'm going to have to carry that. Oops. And the,
Give me the sign.
yeah, you hold this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the
Please don't
sign.
hit the button. Can you take this on?
I could.
Your phone's there. her back into the red room.
All right, guys. I'll go back there with John. Just give me a minute. Grab my stuff. So I notice I'm not so balanced with the phone if I don't have it on this thing.
I'm gonna need some light.
Can you see?
Apparently,
Don't leave me.
We're not going anywhere.
you know what that is. She's in timeout.
Just in timeout.
She is. I'm gonna put this under the lights.
There you go.
All right, let's get some light on her. There's another flashlight somewhere.
Yeah, it's right there.
So I'll put one on the floor. You go sit where you're gonna sit.
I want the handle so I can put both phones in so I could see the comments and stuff. If you could grab that for me.
That's pretty good, right? This is taking much longer with you than it does with me.
Hey Taylor, we're not we're not doing TikTok tonight. She seems like she looks like a happy girl.
Where's the feed? Watch any second.
I don't have my hand anywhere near the. I just need you to hold that so I can pull it up.
That's what I was on the.
Oh, it shook. Just exit. There, we're good. It just shook.
You can't just hold it.
How do I get it in? Oh, you want
mean the phone.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Next week I'll be here alone again.
I was trying to put the thing in the
I thought you
holder,
were gonna
but
start anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Too much? All right, let me turn everything on, then you can start.
people are saying that nobody got notices for the live tonight, you know? He's turning on the stuff, then we're going to switch spots because I'm going to try to talk to Andrea and see if she'll respond to me. You okay with that, Andrea? Let's see if we can get some of your playfulness out there.
On, everything's on. All right.
You good? Okay.
I'm gonna try that experiment too with the pictures. Not now, after. Why so far back?
Hi, Andrea.
This is way back.
Like John said out there, my name is Chris. That's John. And I know this is the first time we're getting to know you, but I actually had 2 teenage daughters, and I lost one of my girls early. So I can imagine how your family must have felt when this happened to you. But I wonder if, yeah, I can see that. I just saw, did you see the light go off over there?
You have to explain the yes and the no and all that other stuff, and I got to get closer because I can't see any of that.
Yeah, that screen is very tiny for some
Yeah,
reason.
I just don't know why
It
you're all the way
used to be big,
all the way back here.
and they squeezed it down. Either that or we're just getting so old that we can't see stuff no more. So Andrea, real quick, because John reminded me, because he usually does that, I don't. we have things that are around your dress and around you. All they do is they either light up or they make sounds. So we have,
I'm not sure how.
well, I'm going to explain them to you, okay? So that you can do them. And I'm going to, so this right here, if you were to reach down and touch this, see the lights? That's all it does. It won't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. If you tapped on this little ball, see how it would just light up? And there's one over on this side. That's going to be your right, your left.
Give it to me.
This is your left. Right? Now I got to turn myself around because I do the opposite. This is your right. If you tap this, it's for yes. On your left side, if you tap this, this is for no. If you touch this box, same thing. The same side, your left is yes, your right is no. And there's these, what are these? These are motions. So if you tap these will light up too. There's one on either side. So everything is about color and lights right now. They don't make any sounds, they just light up. But we also have this, a bell. If you hit it, we have one over here.
Oh,
What?
you didn't knock off that cat ball and it took me forever to get it up there.
Did I knock it off?
No, it's still there.
I'm good. And then right over here by you, which is closer to you, is, see that? If you just touch it, it makes sound with the lights. And this is just to let us know that you're here. And then this is a way we can communicate because John and I can't see you and we don't have the ability to hear you. So hopefully this will make it so that we can communicate back and forth. Now those purple lights that's all around your dress and in your area, if you touch those, they just change different colors. That's it. They can't hurt you. They just let us know that you're here or that you can respond. So could you do me a big favor, Andrea? Could you just reach out? Yes, thank you. So you do understand the stuff. Thank you. Is that your favorite? Is that something you? She went right up to the other side.
Come back.
So once you've done that and you get the idea of that, thank you for that, by the way, because we don't know how much energy you're able to put out to make this stuff go off. So the other thing is we hear that you're a very playful person, and somebody did say that saw your picture. You look like you were very happy. So the accident happened, unfortunately. I'm hoping that you went really quickly and you had no idea. So I'm going to ask you, and if those are your favorite, you can use those. But so I know 100% that you understand this. Could you touch something else and light it up for me? Could you possibly do that for me? I would really great just so that we know that you.
Worried.
What did it say?
I don't know. I forgot to listen back to the spirit box thing though.
Something's beeping.
It's the temperature on the run pod. You got to hit the button on the bottom, the red button.
You don't want it on?
No, it's adjusting you want it to readjust to the temperature in the room. So it starts doing that.
What's the button on the bottom?
It's a red button. It's the only red button on the bottom.
Okay. I'm just going to flip over and just this little thing that's beeping. That was me, guys. No. Okay. Now, I'm going to try this one more time. Actually, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try something different.
I have to listen back to that in a little bit. So
You what?
I did that whole session. I never listen back to it. I usually do that. Oh, there we go.
Thank you. Thank you for touching that. I appreciate that, Andrea. So you do get this.
So you explained to her about the green light and the red light being for yes and no. That's why we have the signs there.
Well,
On the
I
box.
said the right and the left.
Well, either way, we have the word. Yeah. Oh, it just said no. The no just lit up.
I didn't say that. I said about the left and the right. I didn't say about it lights up.
But I was explaining it. It just did it.
And it said no.
It just said no. So
Yes, I
she
did.
didn't explain that to you. So we have the word yes and no written for a reason on that box, because the green light is for yes, the red light is for no. So maybe that could help you answer. Along with the bells, we have yes and no written under the bells as well to help you answer questions if we can't hear you
You
and
have
see
it
you.
backwards though on that. Should I flip it where everything on the
It's fine.
all right. So the bells are the opposite with the yes and no, Andrea. Hey, it matters.
Yes, for people with OCD, it does.
So Andrea, this little box here, because like I said, John and I can't hear you. So I'm gonna turn this on, and what you can do is if I ask something, you can try just answer back, and we'll see if we can't get this off. But the idea is that this can take and you can use your energy to make this answer what we're asking. So we're just gonna give it a shot. It's an experiment. We're gonna play. This is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna play around with this stuff. I'm gonna turn it on. Is there something that you would like to say to us, just right now, offhand, that we're not approaching you with? Anything at all? Is there anything you would like to share with us? Try real hard. She killed me.
How do you think the driver of the van was a female?
Do you,
Do you know if the driver of the van was a female, Andrea? Was that known to you?
you can touch anything that lights up yes or no if that helps. Or you could use this box and just answer like what you just did. Mother. Said mother. Was it a mother? Is that what you're saying that how this happened? It was a mother driving the van? If they were all going to school, maybe someone was dropping someone off, right? Did you see the van? Believe. Okay, so here.
She wasn't pushed. She stepped off the curb and got hit. She was messing around with her friends.
It is vehicular.
Nice.
It is vehicular homicide when you hit someone. It doesn't mean that it's intentional, but when she got hit, it killed her. So
Yeah.
she's speaking her truth. So you didn't play back your recorder.
No.
So how can I do an EVP session? It's up there on the rail.
The recorder is?
Yeah. Do you want me to grab it?
Well,
Do you want me
just switch with me real quick while I do that.
Yeah, because we want to be able for you guys to hear this.
Sorry.
I want to make sure you guys can see this dress while he's getting that
I
recorder.
need the speaker and there's one attached and there's one that's not.
That's attached. This one is not. Boom. And there's the wire. There you go. I know, guys. I'm like all over.
I have a wire.
Oh, you got one? All right. Didn't know that. All right, so I'm going to sit back here by you. And we're going to see if anything happens while John's playing back that. Here we go.
Well, what the hell happened there? Right now, I'm going to start sleeping. Hello, Andrea. Andrea? Who's Andrea? My name is John. Could you please say hello or say your name? This is Chris. I'm guilty. This is Chris. This is Chris. I'm pleading guilty. This is Chris guilty. Back here. We just want to talk to you. You may have seen us coming and talk to the others. You may have seen us coming and talk to the others. You may have seen us coming and talk to the others. She says I wasn't here. You may have seen us come in and talk to the others. So what I was reading, is that your name is
Oh, the light just lit up over there.
Andrea Gibson.
But yes,
You actually
I know.
passed on a year before I was born. 8th grade. You were walking home with some friends. And something happened. Do you know what happened? And something happened. Do you know what happened? Something happened. Do you know what happened? Happened. Do you know what happened? Something happened. Do you know what happened? I don't know what to say. What color was your hair? That has brown hair. What color was your hair? Has brown hair. What color was your hair? And I see, like me, you wear glasses.
That's exactly what it sounded like to me.
Did you like the glasses in this picture? So people say that you're very playful and active. Are you trying to make yourself known through this dress? What's the thing? Scare me? What color was this dress, by the way? It's hard to tell from the way it looks now. How old were you when you wore this? It's affordable. Do you remember anything about what happened to you? Now, we're in Pennsylvania now. Where are you from? I know that's something at the very end. What state? Can I ask you to say something? Could you say my name, Andrea, or Chris's name? Can you hear me? Oh, here at the very end. Is there anything you want to say that I haven't asked you?
Can't make it out.
Something about operate.
Yeah, I can't make it out. So I want to do a quick EVP session with her and see what happens without, just the quiet.
What should I do?
Hopefully the quiet.
Hey, Taryn,
Give me that.
Christopher, and Ann. Okay. We're going to do something a little bit different. So you know how John had that thing that made a lot of noise, that radio? This time, all we're going to do is quiet. And I'm going to put this right up there by your dress. And we're just going to ask questions. And here's where I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to ask a few questions. And if you can think of any questions that you want to ask that we're not thinking of, type them out and John will ask them for you. So that way you guys can be a part of this too. Because we don't always think about the questions you guys might have, or which might resonate with her. So I'm going to set that up over here. I'm going to put it right by your doll, Andrea, or your dress. It's not your doll, your dress. I'm going to put it right here, okay?
If anybody's out there.
You good?
I thought
There's two.
I heard someone like scream.
Okay, I'm gonna hit record. This is Andrea's dress. And we're just gonna go back and forth, Andrea. That's all. Do you know what happened that morning on the way to school? Did you feel it? Any pain? Did you see it coming, or it was something that just happened so fast? Were you alone or were you walking with friends?
I don't know which one.
No,
Was that the S or
but
the
no
no?
one. Thank you for that. So this dress here, is there something about this dress that you liked? Because obviously this wasn't your dress when you were 15 and it was saved. Is it possible that you could tell us the color of this dress? The other thing I want to ask you, I noticed when John, I didn't see the back of the dress until he put it out there. Why is there a blood stain on the back of the dress? Did you have any brothers or sisters? And if you did, could you say how many and maybe their name for me? So they say you're playful. Was that just mean you were silly? Or did you like to joke or pull practical jokes on people? Pranks?
Patricia wants to ask. I don't think it's a yes, but Patricia wants to ask if it was her mother that hit her. I highly doubt that, but no. Stop it. People are out there. Stop the record. People are talking.
No, I think she's just trying to tell us that it was a mother, that was driving.
Yeah, but that
when we
was
asked
pretty
the
good that
female.
the
and it said
the no light lit up
That's
to
from
answer
me.
that. Hopefully we
I
got a
gotta let
voice
you
with
do
that
this
too.
because of my hands.
And there we go. So much for EVPs.
Yeah, well, there's a good thing we did them when we did.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna flip you around so you guys can see John. So I had my hand over the lens. Sorry, guys.
So much for EVPs.
So John's saying that's because people from upstairs just came home, and that's what the banging is. Just for full disclosure. This is Andrea's dress, and we're just gonna go back and forth, Andrea. That's all. And we're
just going to go back and forth, Andrea. Back and dress. And we're just going to go back and forth. And we're just. This is Andrea's dress. This is Andrea's dress. This is Andrea's dress. This is Andrea's dress. And we're just going to go back and forth, Andrea. That's all.
Breathing.
Do you know what happened that morning on the way to school?
Oh my God, that's a fizz.
Foolish. Did you feel it? Any pain? Did you feel any pain? Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Any pain? Did you see it coming, or it was something that just happened so fast?
That's so frustrating.
Were you alone or were you walking with friends? No. There's been no one. Thank you for that. So, this dress here, is there something about this dress that you liked? Because obviously this wasn't your dress when you were 15 and it was saved.
People outside.
Is it possible that you could tell us the color of this dress?
What's she saying? I don't know what she's saying.
The other thing I want to ask you, I noticed when John, I didn't see the back of the dress until he put it out there. Why is there a blood stain on the back of the dress? Did you have any brothers or sisters? And if you did, could you say how many and maybe their name for me? So they say you're playful. Was that just mean you were silly? Or did you like to joke or pull practical jokes on people? Pranks?
Patricia wants to ask, I don't think it's a yes, but Patricia wants to ask if it was her mother that hit her. I highly doubt that, but that's what I heard everybody. I'm going to try one more. I'm going to try to use that other box that I have out there
Okay.
for one more session with the spirit box.
You want to
because-
try the obelisk with her?
Yeah, but you're seeing again when when you have people around and you have people upstairs, it's really hard to do the EVP stuff that
It
we
is.
want to do. So we try to kind of get creative and do different kind of EVP stuff. So I'm going to try one more thing, and then I'm going to try the obelisk and try some other stuff. But take my flashlight. Get that. Oh yeah. You can hold that.
Yeah.
Just watch the chair.
You want me to go down there?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going down there, guys.
Oh wait, I got to bring the box up. Shoot, I'd have to bring her back down there again. Large pack.
I mean, that's what we'll finish off there. You can do the down there with her. What time is it?
You want to finish? Okay, when we bring it down.
It's 8:17. Yeah, so
All right.
kind of, yeah, you should bring her down. And again,
You don't want to try the. I'll try the obelisk first, and then we'll.
okay, then we'll take her down.
We can do the essay with her down there too, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So, Andrea, again, we can't hear you. It's kind of tough. You hear all that noise out there, right? I'm sure
Yeah.
you hear that like we can. The yes and the no, the green light and the red light would be really, really good to answer. This bell here for yes, that bell there for no. That'd be really good as well to answer. But we're going to try something else here. This box that I'm holding in my hand, there's 2,000 words programmed into it that are 2,000 words are in it. It's like a little dictionary type of thing, but it talks. So people believe that those who it said no. Believe it or not, it really does. It really does. You're going to hear it yourself. And people believe that those who have passed can concentrate and pick the word out of all the words that are in this dictionary box and say them out loud to kind of, it's only one word at a time. I know that can be pretty frustrating, but let's give it a try, okay? I'm going to tell you when. You can say anything you want, one word at a time, right now. Try it. Anything you want to say about yourself, what happened, your family?
Front.
I'm going to turn that up. It said bliss, and front.
Foot.
Foot,
Unclear.
unclear. Front foot, unclear. Are you talking about, try not to shoehorn things here. Are you saying it's unclear what happened after you stepped off the curb? I'm sure that's when everything went black. And then whatever happens after that, heaven, the afterlife.
Rest in peace.
Oh, holy shit.
Give it to me.
Are you kidding me?
Rest in peace.
I said whatever happens after. Oh my God.
Linda, she is intelligent, obviously.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Wow.
Andrea, again, that was really, really good using your voice to come over that one. Try this one again here. I was mentioning stepping off the curb, talking to your friends. It's almost happened to me. I'm not going to lie. I've been in instances where I've stepped off the curb, and if it wasn't for someone being like, hey, pulling me back, it was that close for me too. So.
And then he was in the middle of the road in a car. He basically got knocked over by the hood of the car when we were all there.
So
yeah, close.
I get it. Believe me.
You heard that, right? She said close.
Yeah. So try this one here again, if you can. Yeah, I'm sure after the stepping off the curb, it was rest in peace. It was the afterlife, or no. That's not what happened directly after. People believe that there's a time where you're.
Well, didn't she say confused before?
Well, people believe where there's a life review, meaning you see your life and you're in a different area, but you're not quite in the afterlife or heaven, whatever you want to call it. Um, was that more likely what happened? Were you kind of in a place that looked unfamiliar in a life review, seeing your life, or were you out of your body, seeing what happened around the accident? Were you still present for all of that? I'm not getting any words out of there. I got six. I smell perfume.
Really?
All of a sudden,
Well,
I
she was
smell perfume.
15.
I smell perfume.
Do you have a favorite scent or smell?
That's weird.
Yeah, because you usually don't smell anything. And I don't smell anything, to be
It
clear.
just came from nowhere.
I only smell like burning
that-
tire,
Is that
rubber.
a scent of a perfume that you would wear? Or that you did wear? That you had on maybe the day this happened?
Or maybe it's
not-
just a
It's
favorite.
not
She's
so
getting
strong
you.
anymore. It came and it went.
It said she was 13.
I definitely smelled it. It just came and it went. Maybe it was shampoo or something that she wore. I don't know. It's gone now though. All right, I'm going to turn this box off unless you want to try it one more time. Last chance. I mean, that was pretty damn good though.
I don't
Front
think you're going to
foot un-
top that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I just saw the lights. Front foot unclear. I take that to mean
we don't know, Karen.
you stepped off that curb, you were talking with your friends, and then you're unclear of whatever happened after that. That's what I take that to mean. All right, we're gonna try one more thing.
So they're asking, did you die when you got hit by the van, or did you die in a hospital?
That's something.
Yeah.
So we'll ask yes, no for the first part of that. Um, did you do you know if you passed immediately when the van struck you? Were you taken? Were you gone right at that point? Okay, we'll ask the other part of that. Um, to your best of your memory, were you still alive at that point, and you passed in the hospital from whatever injuries you sustained after being hit? Do you remember passing in the hospital? She's not getting.
So there's a Linda on here that said she was hit by a car and she had no idea that when she was stepping off the
I
curb.
got hit. Believe it or not, I've been hit twice by a car.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
And
I got hit crossing a street.
oh, all the lights went out.
Did they?
Yes.
Did they really?
Yes, they did.
I was crossing the street like I was young. I ran right across the street. I darted to get from one side to the other, and I got hit. Thank God the car was just barely going like whatever 10 miles an hour. And the other time I got hit, I was on a bike, and I turned the corner, and the car was there, and I right over the handlebars, over the hood, and everything. So I'm one of the rare people that have been hit twice. Although I'm very fortunate in that um, I survived being hit twice. So I'm sorry for what happened to you because your life should have been much longer. Um, so we're going to try one more thing because I don't hear anything through the obelisk here. And
Oh, she responded big time when she heard you got hit by a car twice.
what did it say? Interrupt. It said interrupt. I don't understand. Did I interrupt something there? I was grabbing the speaker to turn it off. Anything else you want to say? I want to interrupt you. Go ahead. Okay. We are going to try one more thing, unless you want to try the Estee with this.
Let's do it because you're going to move it after. Let's do that real quick.
Okay. I'm turning this off. Okay. Chris has a time frame where she needs to be out by a certain hour under contract.
Hmm. Well, I think you should sit here and ask the questions, being that you were hit, and you would probably be able to ask the questions of what it felt like for you. I've never been hit by a car.
I find that very hard to believe.
No, I fell through
I
a
just heard
roof.
someone say that hurt.
I fell through a roof, but I've never been hit by a car.
All right. Here's the mask. I'm not going to leave this over here by you. I'll leave it over here by you.
Okay. There you go.
All righty. Still waiting.
All right, I'm coming. I just needed to verify something for myself. Oh, I am getting old. Okay, Andrea. You can use just speak through this for me. This is like the radio stuff, but I'm gonna hear the radio stuff. And if you say answer John's questions, maybe I can hear you through here, okay?
Now, speaking of interrupt, I'm going to interrupt her because she'll keep talking. All right, Andrea. That's Chris. I'm John.
Dirt.
I was mentioning the fact that, believe it or not, that
Talk about.
I've been hit by a car twice. Believe it or not, I've been very fortunate that I survived.
Sad.
Bad or sad?
Washington.
What could you tell me? What was the last memory you had as far as that day?
Didn't help.
Didn't help. We were asking before.
Oh.
We were asking before whether you passed on immediately after being hit. Do you remember that? Step. Okay. Then what happened? Hospital or?
Lift.
I don't understand.
2. Brakes.
Red. Tell me about your friends. Did they try to stop you? Did they try to help you? Well, did they warn you? Were you just laughing and talking? What happened that day? Do you know who was driving the other car? Who was driving the van? Any idea who?
Listening
Yeah.
to you.
Okay, you're listening to me. Do you know even now who was driving that van? Ever get the name of the person? Were they punished? Put in jail? Any idea what happened to them?
Go back.
Okay. Tell me that dress there.
Lights out.
Lights out. That dress there. Was that bought for as a gift for a special occasion?
It's coming.
Did they buy that for your birthday or for, I don't know, to go somewhere? Sure. God. That's
wow,
weird.
that was clear.
What grade were you in?
Death.
Yeah, God and death. What grade were you in? when you passed? Can you tell me that? Do you remember?
Destination.
God, death, destination. That's all about heaven. Okay, so let's talk about that then. Oh, what was that? Are you touching her? Just reach behind her. So you said rest in peace. Is that where you are? Are you at peace? Could you tell me that?
Water.
Are you with family?
She's asking for water.
Water. That's weird. I don't. Are you thirsty? That's bizarre.
And this literally did something really weird. As soon as she asked for water and I said she was asking for water, I felt like something came right behind me.
Oh, that's bizarre.
I'm not kidding. Put this on and then you'll understand. It's still doing it.
It's asking for water?
She asked for water.
Well,
But
it's
no,
still doing
as soon
what?
as she asked for water, this started doing this. So we can't continue the session.
It's not sweeping anymore. Just hit the. Give it to me.
Well, let me grab something.
You.
That's all it did is stop sweeping.
Why?
It times out every now and then. She did say God.
Yeah. What, did she respond to you something specifically when
No,
she said it?
no.
It was very clear.
I haven't gotten any specifics. It's just random words coming through. Nothing is answering any. There's
All
no
right. Where's
questions
the blind?
being
Right
answered.
there, my face. All right.
All right, so let's talk about God. Let's talk about the afterlife. Let's talk about heaven. Are you there? Does it exist? Do you see your loved ones? What is it like experiencing the afterlife? You know, that's what everybody wants to know. Would you mind sharing that with us? Uh-oh.
She said my birthday.
And the lights just went off behind you.
I don't even use that. So how the heck does she know that?
Why did you know her real name? Well, her birth name. We call her Chris. Do you like speaking with Chris? Chris had.
Together.
Okay. Oh, I was asking you about your family and heaven. You're just answering that now? Do you have any siblings? I didn't read about brothers and sisters. Do you have any?
It's getting ice cold.
I'm sorry for what happened to you. I am. You know, any given day, you know how many kids come home from school and are talking to their friends and step off a curb. I'm really sorry that your life was so short.
I feel it. You
Okay.
feel it?
I don't feel anything from where I'm sitting. What color is that dress? It's hard to make out from here or even when I'm in front of it.
Green.
Get out of here. Are you serious? That's green? Don't look green to me. Was that your favorite color?
No.
Okay. Mine either. My mom loved the color green, to be honest with you. That was her favorite color. Well, do you know what your mom's name is? What's your
It's
mom's
so cold around me.
Okay. What's your mom's first name? Do you know? I'm not asking that, Anne Marie.
Why?
I'm not asking that question because that'll hurt her feelings. So I'm not asking that question. So again, let's go back to what happens right after you step off that curb. What do you experience?
My neck.
Your neck. You felt a sharp pain in your neck. And then what? What happens after that? Does everything go black? Do you see a bright light? Do you come out of your body? What happens after that?
Is it
Yeah. Could you tell me?
hurt?
Hurt? What is that noise?
What?
Did anybody hear that growl? Anybody hear that? I heard like a growl. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. So do you know that your neck was broken upon impact? You think that's what? Okay. What sort of things did you like to do with your friends? Like what was a normal thing to do on a Saturday or during the summer?
Yes.
What did you like to do for fun? Oh, I heard a growl come from that way. In the middle of all that, it went ow.
So
It was weird.
when she would say something and you
It
knew it
wasn't
was
a
her,
gobble. It was ow.
she was very like timid, like just. But when she said God, it was like very clear and very distinct.
That's all she wants to talk about is rest in peace, the afterlife, God. I was trying to get more information about that from her, and then I just try to ask random questions about what she'd like to do for fun. And she did say the dress was green.
What?
And I asked, was that her favorite color? And she said no.
Are you
So
serious?
I did get that out of her.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's at least
But
something.
the funny thing is I said to you, it was cold. It got really cold. There was like a draft right here. And then she said that I feels it.
I'm just going to try really, really quick with the other box. So
Go out there, right?
just really, really quick because I want to put that back down there and then start with the other item. But I just want to,
still on.
I'll just switch
I don't know
one
how
for
to
the
switch.
other.
I don't know how to shut it off. So
What?
that box. So just sit here in the chair?
No, I'm going down there.
Oh. I didn't realize that. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see diddly do. I put them down somewhere. Hope I'm not stepping on them. Are they on the glass up there? Thank God. I did something that made sense.
You are very difficult.
Lately?
I didn't say lately. You
That's
did.
why I'm losing all that oxygen, trying to
I didn't
recover
say
from
lately.
breathing, man.
You said lately. I never said lately.
Oh, they heard something too, right? It sounded like a turkey
I
gobble.
didn't hear that. I heard like it was like. All right, Andrea, I'm just gonna tilt you back here.
Wow.
It's not,
Got her?
yeah. There we go.
Grab this flashlight.
I need my recorder too.
I'll grab it. Go ahead. You got her. I'll grab it. Just the recorder, right?
Just the recorder.
Righty. I got it. There we go, guys. Oh. So you guys get to see behind all the nitty gritty. I'm going to put that right there.
Ow.
You all right?
Yeah. My finger. I'm sure she's secure.
Told you I spy something new. That's a creepy looking dude.
All right. Let me try this really, really quick.
All right, let me
It's
put this
another
down.
form of spirit box. Same thing, but I'm hitting record, turning it on. Andrea, can you hear me? Could you hear me, Andrea? Could you say either of our names, please? John or Chris?
Not here.
We're almost done trying to speak with you. Is there anything else you want to say? You're talking a lot about religion. We're gonna stop in a minute. I just want to give you one more chance. I'm just gonna put my hand on the doll, on the dress. You take what energy you need from here, see? Right through me to you. You're talking law. I got at least some stuff in the beginning.
Maybe we wore her out.
I'm gonna put it back up here on the Ouija board.
Hmm.
All right, we're gonna turn this off. Nothing else?
We're going to say goodnight, Andrea.
Nothing. Wow. I didn't hear nothing there.
No.
I don't see anybody out there. I'm just gonna ask 3 quick questions for your EVP. Okay, Andrea, really, really fast. This time you could use your voice and speak out loud. And again, I'll do the same thing. I'm using energy from this ball into the dress to try to help you.
Gotta wait. Voices. They just walked by. Just saw them.
Did they stop?
No, they kept going.
I see the lights are going crazy in there. All right, are they gone? Really, really quick. Use the energy. Is there anything at all you have to say before we stop? I know you passed at a young age, but are you at peace with your family? Oh, man.
That was another group that
I
just
know,
walked
it's
the
just so
opposite
damn-
way. So
It's so damn frustrating.
it is very frustrating.
It's just like you can't really do anything you want to. Did you grab the speaker? No.
Now here, I'll get it. Be right back.
It's so difficult to investigate anything paranormal related without the ability to do EVP sessions, because that is kind of like the purest form of communication, is to be able to hear the actual voice of the person you're trying to communicate with. And unfortunately for New Hope, it's a very busy town, and the nicer the weather, the more people are going to be around. So that's sort of what we deal with. And we're going to try to get through another item really, really quick if we can. Well, not really quick. We'll take our time with it, but we'll see. I feel like the
Hand.
All right, let's see. Maybe, right? You never know. What we can do is try. the energy. Is there anything at all you have to say before we stop?
People outside.
I know you passed at a young age, but are you at peace with your family?
Yeah. Well, it's just these recorders are so sensitive. It doesn't matter. Walking across the street, they
Alrighty,
talk.
I'm sorry. Okay, Andrea, you at least gave us something as far as a lot of it was about heaven and rest in peace and not a whole lot of
What color is her dress?
she said green. I see tint green, maybe. Somebody said
Like a
I
lime
think,
green?
Yeah, I think Kathy said mint green.
Yeah.
But I could see that. I mean, turn the lights on really quick.
Can you guys see that?
I don't know. That's really hard to tell.
It does look like a mint green.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does.
It does look like a light green.
And I said, "Is that your favorite color?" And she said, "No." So, I mean, we kind of got something.
All right.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move her out of the way. And we have yet another doll. Not John's doing. It's not Dollapalooza again.
Good night, Andrea.
Right over here. Thank you for talking to us. Okay.
I'm not
All right,
too
this
sure
one's,
if she stands on her own or
I
not.
don't think she does. You can tell it's just fine.
So we got to find something to prop her. Right?
Chair. I just opened.
Oh, she did. They just went open and close. Yeah, ain't you a beauty?
She's gonna stay, right?
Yeah, so I don't hit her. Yeah. You want to take her up close to her face so they can see her? This looks like she doesn't have one eye. Or is it just closed down?
I think it's one eye.
All righty.
There's
She's
the dress.
pretty. She's
Where-
really pretty.
Where do you hear this one?
You ready? Patty's doll. This doll belonged to a 15-year-old girl named Patty. She was a victim of the Jonestown Massacre on November 18th, 1978. Her mother also perished when forced to drink Kool-Aid laced with poison along with over 900 people. Claims are she can be heard crying.
Ooh. So Jonestown, I can't remember the guy's name. You guys watching will be able to fill the gaps there. But I do remember they all went, they were kind of a cult, and they all went to an island. I don't know if it was Africa or Guyana or something like that. And he did convince them all to drink Kool-Aid and unalive themselves. And they did find a lot of people unalived.
And that was just a belief thing? It was all
I don't know if
based
he preached to them end of times or whatever, but I know they willingly,
Right.
I think
Even
most
the
of them
children?
willingly knew what they were drinking. Maybe not the children, but I think the adults did. And again, they'll fill in the gaps, so probably people know a lot more. I remember hearing about it forever. And Jim Jones, correct. Jim Jones cult. Yep. Jonestown. Yep. Remember where that was? Was it Guyana, Africa, something like that? It was actually Flavor Aid, South America,
Oh,
Guyana. I thought it was Guyana.
wow. I just
So,
chills,
um,
man. Just even
let's start the way we did last time.
okay.
Let's
Okay.
I can't do it the way I want to, so
She gets the creepy stuff. Let's get this off. I put down my it's in my pocket. No. I put down my flashlight. Now I don't know where it is.
There's one by me.
Open it.
I don't want to put it in her face, you know what I mean? Try to give it just enough illumination. I know it's not perfect, guys, but you can at least see, right? So Linda said he forced them, not at first, but later on. Huh.
I'm listening. All right, I'm gonna hit record. It's too far. Her name is Patty.
Mm-hmm.
Patty, hello. I'm John, and this is Chris. We don't mean you any harm. We don't mean to scare you. We're just people that come here and try to talk to those who have passed. Did
Innocent.
you say innocent?
Innocent.
Oh my goodness.
You weren't innocent.
Yes, Patty, we are very familiar with what happened there. There is a box there near the doll that we can hear your voice. So I want you to try really hard to speak and say what you want to say. We know you were innocent. Your, from what we hear, your mother brought you there. Your mother drank the flavor aid as well. What do you remember about Jim Jones? Did he seem like a nice man or a bad man? Did did you know what you were drinking that day and what it would do? Did your mom explain what would happen when you finished your drink? How old were you when this happened, Patty? Patty, what's your last name? Only your last name. Could you tell me that? This doll here, does this doll have a name? Do you know what's wrong with the doll's eye? This doll, was it from your home here in the United States? Did you ever live here? Is that where they found this doll? Or did you have it with you over in Jonestown? I think I heard female voices, but I'm not sure. Again, the box is near the recorder's near the box, so whatever's coming through is going to be from there. I thought I heard a lot of female voices, but I can't tell where, you know. So I'll listen back to him right here with her
Okay.
right there, and then we'll take her. Again, it may be pre-programmed in my brain, but I do feel sadness from this for sure. But again, it could just be me thinking about what happened. There's Patty. Patty, hello. I'm John, and this is Chris.
Sound like it said quiet because of the noise.
We don't mean you any harm. We don't mean to scare you. We're just people that come here and try to talk to those who pass.
Innocent.
Sickness indeed. Oh my goodness. Yes, Patty, we are very familiar with what happened there. There is a box there near the doll. I told you I heard a female. There is a box said something. There, would you something about her dress? That did you make fun of her dress? Near the doll. That there's a box there near the doll. That there near the doll. That near the doll. That what is she saying? Box there, would you near the doll. That there near the doll.
We just kind of adjust. It sounds to me like we got to kind of adjust.
We just got her there near the doll. I hear we just got her something.
I think it says adjust.
We just got her this dress. There is a box there. So what you do?
Adjust. We just got to adjust.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit. There is a box there near the doll. You just got to adjust. There is a box there near the doll.
We just got to adjust.
Hear your voice. So I want you to try really hard to speak and say what you want to say. We know you were innocent. From what we hear, your mother brought you there. Your mother tried the flavor aid as well. What do you remember about Jim Jones?
Disgusting. I said disgusting. That's what you remembered.
Did he seem like a nice man or a bad man? Did you know what you were drinking that day and what it would do? Did your mom explain what would happen when you finished your drink? How old were you when this happened, Patty? Patty, what's your last name? Only your last name. Did you tell me that? She says it's
Goit.
Whoever can look up names.
Goy.
Look up that, whatever it is, something close to that. It's Goy. I don't know. We're gonna look up the last names. We gotta look up last names. Doll here. This doll here. This doll here. This doll here. This is a female again. That's the something. This doll here. Does this doll have a name? Do you know what's wrong with the doll's eye? This doll, was it from your home here in The United States? Did you ever live here? Is that where they found the United States? Did you ever live here? Is that where
maybe.
States? Did you ever live here? Is that where they found
Yeah, the voice
the
seems
United
like
States?
cracking.
Did you ever live here? Is that where they found
Yeah,
the
maybe.
United States? Did you ever live here? Is that where they found us?
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
got that island accent. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or did you have it with you over
Even that last name.
in Jonestown? I think I heard female voices, but I'm not sure. Again, the boxes there heard female voices, but I'm not sure. Again, the boxes female voices, but I'm not sure. Again, the boxes
Look at
near
me.
the.
That sounded like, look at me.
I don't know, but that was pretty interesting though.
Well, you want to
What
bring
did she say first? The first response was about the adjust. That was
Yeah,
really
we
weird.
adjust.
We just have to adjust.
Yeah.
Meaning like I
To
don't know
that
if
way of
that's the-
formal life or whatever. Because
but
he
even
was,
or just to
they
what
said that he
we're-
wanted to be a Messiah.
or what we're doing. We just
Oh,
have to
to
adjust.
us?
Meaning like, hey, we don't know what the hell you're doing. We you know,
You
we
think
just have
so,
to
huh?
adjust to, or maybe adjust to being.
Because you asked if she knew what was going on. And she said,
No,
we just have to
maybe
adjust.
Just to being gone, or I don't. That was really clear female response. That was pretty damn good. Should I do
So,
another really quick one?
no, I think you should go back there and start your and see if you can get responses directly with her. I think you should engage with her.
I don't know. That was pretty good.
That was really good.
How am I going to set her up though? That's the problem. She doesn't stand.
Well, she can lean back on that.
So funny. I've held more dolls as a grown man
Yeah, he has too.
than any
Isn't that
little
funny?
girl has probably held.
Yeah, as
in
a young
her
man, if
life.
somebody said you were going to be into dolls, you would have been, not me.
That's a weird noise. It didn't sound like that noise I just heard. It sounded like a weird, like little bink. There it was again. Oh,
Oh, I heard that.
yeah, it does that. That's weird. All right, let me try this. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put you down, okay? Patty, I'm going to put you here by all these pretty lights. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. None of these things will hurt you. I promise you that, okay? I'm going to try to get you situated. There you go. See how I have these little twinkly balls? All you do is, I should put that in your hand. All you do is touch these, okay? I see you looking, see, twinkling in your face. You touch these and they twinkle. There's one here. There's one here. There's a rainbow circle right here. See how I make my hand? I can make any color I want just by moving my hand like magic. See that? You could do the same thing I'm doing, just like magic. Just move your hand. There's one over here too. You just change colors. These little things too, if you tap them, they twinkle. This makes weird music and lights up rainbow colors. Here's a bell.
Kathy said she got a name of a victim. You gonna tell us, or you gonna make us? Are you gonna
So
keep us in
these
suspense?
lights here, Patty, they change colors like the rainbow too. If you release your energy out from the doll, you're just going to see a light show. That's it. Nothing's going to hurt you. Yeah, that's kind of part of it. And I have the word yes by that bell, no by that bell. And I got to find my other little box here. So you could touch any of those bells.
So Kathy said she found a Lillian Boyd Alexander, not Patty. She died in Guyana.
Well, we got the name Patty.
Yeah, we got Patty on
Oh,
the.
the lights just went behind me. All right, I'm going to put these little twinkly balls here. So I want you to see something else, Patty, that I did again because we can't see you, we can't hear you. Unfortunately, we're going to rely on this stuff for us to kind of go back and forth if we can. They're just toys. They're really There we go.
Yeah, we
There's
did.
green. That's good. Any chance you could light up that one too? Just go right from that one to that one to make it do the exact same thing. Could you do that for me, please? Just to show that you could do it and it was you doing it. There's another purple one right there, just like the one you just lit. Could you go to that one? It works the same way. So I'm going to show you in the meantime.
That is crazy that we thought we heard Boyd or what a boy, whatever, and they
Boy,
found
something like that.
more. What was it?
I don't remember, but
Yeah.
I know if I heard it. But it was a name, but I don't know if it's on the list of all the people that passed. But they said they didn't even find a Patty, right?
No, she just said that she came across because everybody thought they heard Boyd, and that's how she came up with the she found that the one of the victims was a Lillian Boyd Alexander. So I think that's pretty cool in
see the
itself. There's a
word yes
connection.
and no, yes and no. Yes is underneath it is a green light. And again, if you touch it with your finger, it'll light up green, just like that circle did there. And then there's a red light for no, yes and no. So you could try to answer that way. Okay. So I'm going to sit back here. So I'm not that close to you. I don't want to scare you. And again, my name is John. This is Chris next to me. I'm going to turn the obelisk on first, just to see what I get. So, Patty, the way this box works is kind of magic-like. Again, I'm sure a lot of this stuff would seem that way to you. This box will not say a word in your voice, but it will say the word you're thinking. Okay? We're going to be able to hear it, but it's not going to be your voice.
They said they made a pretty good point. Could have been maybe Patty's mom. Yes, that just lit up. Yes,
Did it light up green?
yes,
Oh, she's the one who drank the.
the mom did. Yeah.
What's her name?
No, they said maybe that was the
What's
name
the
of the mom.
mom's name?
Lillian Boyd Alexander.
Lillian.
Tell me you guys saw that.
Lillian, is there a Lillian Boyd Alexander here? Oh,
Did it do it again?
Skokie. Did you see that? They all lit up.
So Alex also said there were 2 Ruggieros on the list of people who died.
Shit.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
So my name, Lillian, I don't know if you know these people that were on the list. My name is John Ruggiero. I heard that there were a few Ruggieros that were there that also drank the Kool-Aid or the punch or whatever, flavor aid, whatever. Did you know the Ruggieros?
They also said those who didn't drink the Kool-Aid were injected.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, so Lillian, we think you might be here. I don't know. We're going on a ledge here. We don't know. So here's what we're going to do. Again, I'm turning this box on. One word at a time. Think, and then say the word. Start now. Concentrate.
October, later.
October later. I don't know when this happened. What month that happened. If anybody could look that up for me, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we left the card out there.
October later. I don't know what that means. We're trying to find, we got the name Patty. That's the name we have. And Patty was a younger female who drank the poison. That's what it was. And her mom drank it as well. So Patty, think about
November 18th,
later than
1978.
later than October.
Later than October. Dang, that hit that on the head.
How weird is that?
Wow.
How weird is that it said those two words?
October later.
That's weird. That's really weird. November what?
18th.
So another strange coincidence is my birthday is November 14th. And again, my last name
Oh.
and my last name is Ruggiero. So maybe this was kind of meant for us to be speaking because there's some weird synergy connection here. Patty, there's another box up there that you could speak to through that actually could be more than one word. And we heard when we were talking about Jim Jones, somebody said disgusting, and
Innocent.
somebody said innocent. So I I don't understand cults.
I don't understand that kind of blind. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
that blind
understand
following.
how people can follow cults and do horrible things or harm themselves or others just based on the word of someone who says they're something special. I don't understand it, but again, you were a child, so I don't blame you. You were, in fact, innocent. I agree with you 100%. You didn't ask to be there. Your mother was the one who fully believed, obviously, in everything that Jim Jones said. Um, what do you, if anything, have to say about being there and what happened and your life being cut so short? Is there anything you want to say either through this box that I'm pointing at or the box up above or 9 years old, right? Is that what?
15.
15. Okay. So I'm going to try
Young
EVP
woman.
because, again, I don't know what's going on out there, but hard for me to hear regardless. I'm going to put this. This is called a recorder. They did have those back then. This is just a smaller version of like a reel-to-reel recorder. This, I can actually hear your voice, okay, as opposed to the other thing. I'm going to put this up near the doll, okay, and I'm going to ask you questions. Try to answer as loud and as clear as you can, okay? Did the lights all go off?
Yep.
I know, I'm trying to, and we hear Godzilla running through New Hope. Let's try it. I'm not sure how well we're going to be able to do this, but we'll try it. Patty, we're trying to decipher between if this is Patty, the daughter, or maybe someone named Lillian. Could you please say your name if you're either Patty or Lillian so we can hear it? Was this something that you knew was planned for that specific day? Did you know when you woke up that morning that everyone was going to be doing this and that people would die?
Unfortunately, it's a Friday night, so
I know.
we're going to have the people out there.
Let me just see. I got a name. Patty. We're trying to decipher between if this is Patty, the daughter, or maybe someone named Lillian. Could you please say your name if you're either Patty or Lillian so we can hear it?
lady.
Could you go back when you asked the question? It sounded like there was something in between.
Can you hear it if you're either Patty or Lillian, so we can hear it?
Donna said her last name was Houston.
Patty's last name?
Mm-hmm.
Was this something that you knew was planned for that specific day? Did you know when you woke up that morning that everyone was going to be doing this? And that people would die? That everyone was going to be doing this? And that people would die?
The heck was that? So, yeah, there's that.
Dang. Again, I don't know if that was someone right out there for the minute or if it's up there. It's really hard to tell. Try one more. Patty Houston?
Houston, Patty Houston.
Patty, now we know your last name is Houston. We didn't know that before. Patty, was this doll with you on the island, or was this in your home someplace else? I'll ask you again. Were you aware that that was the last day of your life? That everyone would die that day? Were you one of the people that voluntarily drank the fruit punch, or were you injected? Do you regret believing in this man, or do you still believe everything that he was telling you? Are you angry with your mother, or were you angry with your mother for leading you into a place where something like that happened?
So when you were looking down, all the lights went off when you asked one of your questions.
Patty, now we know your last name is Houston. We didn't know that before. We did. Patty, now we know your last name is Houston. We didn't know that before. Patty, was this doll with you on the island, or was this in your home someplace else? Oh man, that's so low. It's so low. Boy, it's so low.
What is it?
Right there. That's the fix. Right there.
What was the question?
I'm not sure I care. I'll ask you again. Were you aware that that was the last day of your life? That everyone would die that day? That everyone would die that day? Were you one of the people that voluntarily drank the fruit punch, or were you injected? Do you regret believing in this man, or do you still believe everything that he was telling you? Are you angry with your mother, or were you angry with your mother for leading you into a place where something like that happened?
Ask her real quick before we do anything. Ask her if bananas mean anything to her. See
Ask her
if,
what?
if bananas mean anything to her. See if you get a response from that.
Oh, ask her.
Patty, do bananas mean anything to you? Does that mean something or bring back a memory? Is there anything that you can tell us about your life? Anything at all? Other than the poisoning and dying, is there anything that you could tell us that about your time? Could you tell me the name of your sister? Or your mom?
I mean, you being a female may help. You know, sometimes they just don't want to talk to you.
Patty, do bananas mean anything to you? Does that mean something or bring back a memory?
Yes. It just said yes on the box
Yeah,
up
really?
there.
Dana,
Is there anything that you can tell us about your life? Anything at all? Other than the poisoning and dying, is there anything that you could tell us that about your time? Could you tell me the name of your sister? Or your mom? Or your mom?
dang, this is so low.
So Kathy
I was gonna
said,
say, or your mom, like your English. Who's your mom?
she said, Kathy said the name Boyd does tie in. Her mother, Phyllis, daughter-in-law, Carol Houston Boyd.
Wait, say that again. This is to Patty.
That ties into Patty. The name Boyd does tie in. Her mother, Phyllis.
Her mother.
So Patty's mother, Phyllis, sister-in-law was Carol Houston Boyd.
That's a stretch.
But it's strange that out of
It's
all the
strange
names that
that
it comes
really-
up, I mean, we don't know how this worked or why.
All right, we're gonna go. So I'm gonna do one quick essay with, excuse me, with the doll.
All right.
Then I'm gonna take the other doll out of the bathroom and I'm gonna investigate.
No, we're not.
You know it wants me to.
Well, too bad. Chris says no. We have a wedding coming up and I'm not having anything happen, and you can investigate after if you want.
I'm gonna hold the doll.
Oh, of course you are. But she doesn't seem harmful at all.
No, not at all. I don't think there's any negative energy at all surrounding this. If there was, I wouldn't handle it. You know that.
Yeah, right. Who are you singing that one to?
I'm just gonna hold on to you, Patty,
Come, I can't see you.
so everybody can get a picture of John holding a dog again. That freaks me out.
The noise of the eye
Well,
when it goes.
Look, and they blink. Like they go, like they open and shut real quick. Watch. What they do
You guys hear that squeak?
No, but there they go.
There they go. They
bounce.
rock.
Watch, wait the lights. No.
Okay.
All righty, Patty. This is what we're gonna do.
If you guys have any questions that you want to ask during the essay method, by all means. It's hard for me to see the ones that are on YouTube because my thing is blocked
You know that
from seeing them. There's an advertisement over it.
I'm gonna use the other headphones. I feel better. You know the radio that we did out there. Yeah, Patty. I'm gonna hear that radio talking to me in my ears on headphones, and you can say whatever you want, just like we did out there. Only I'm gonna be able to hear it right into my ears. Chris is gonna ask questions from all the way over there, and whatever you want to say, you can say it out loud, and I'll repeat it out loud. Okay? It's kind of like a telephone type of thing. Okay? I need that. I don't like doll eyes. Freak me out. Well, oh, I want to do that thing again with the pictures too. So I want to do that before we leave with both. So that'll be really quick.
Hi, Patty. John's the only one that can hear you, so you can speak through him.
Shovel.
Shovel. Okay. So anything you want to say it through John.
Did you just call me? Did you call me?
No. If you want to mess with him, go right ahead. But Patty, can you tell me anyone's name from your family? What cottage number did you live in? Do you remember?
Collect.
Did you teach, Patty?
We got more.
You have more what? What more do you have
Details.
about what happened?
He lived.
Who did? Is that what he believed, made you believe, that if you guys took the poison that you would live?
Father.
Welcome.
Ooh, reacted to that one. Are we talking about Jim Jones when you say father? Patty, can you tell me how old you are? Where were you from, Patty? Better yet, what happened to you?
Believe me.
We do believe you.
Have you been before?
To where you were?
Aggressive term.
Are you talking about Jim Jones? Before you said he was disgusting. Did you know him? Did you meet him?
Carrying
Why did your mother follow him?
island.
You were on an island, huh? Is there something that you can tell us personal about you? Something that
We're
may...
all the same.
You mean in the group that you belong to?
Like the bull.
What does that mean? Where's your father?
Just like
Nobody knows.
Oh, nobody knows about your
tap
father.
out, Mike, something like that. Slower.
Am I talking too fast?
Lead on.
I want to come.
Slow. Lead on.
Lead on to what? Do you want me to continue asking questions? Does this make it easier for you to share with us?
Stupid.
I'm gonna. What was stupid?
Get up there.
Where? Again, you were 15. Did it upset you after?
Bad word.
Okay. Yes,
20.
Guyana is. Did you like Guyana and working in Guyana? I'm assuming that you were born there.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't assume that. No, I shouldn't. Were you born in Guyana? Or did you
Not
follow?
yet. Identify it. It's
Identify.
different.
What is different? What am I supposed to identify? A little bit confused, Patty. And again, is Patty your birth name? Nickname?
A feeling. It's sweet.
Are you talking about the drink now?
Just do it.
Are you talking about drinking it? That you were convinced that this is what you all needed to do? Can you tell me the flavor of the drink? Do you remember? Her hand is touching his neck and it's freaking me out.
I heard a man in the background say, lead me to God.
Lead me to God. Is that what he told you? Is that what he was like? They said that
Wrong.
they said that he talked with a bullhorn and stuff. Did you hear him when he spoke? The lights went up. I don't know if you guys could see that. What state? So I was just told. So again, I shouldn't assume, which was
Older.
awesome. So that was very
A
direct.
lot of them.
You were from California? Were you upset when your mom moved you from California to the Guyana?
Who was this one?
I'm Chris. Are you referring to me?
Poison them. Holy shit. Authority.
Yeah, I think she's telling us what she did. Do you remember the name of your father? Could you tell us?
They're running.
Is your father running? Was he killed? Did he drink the poison? You said before nobody knows what happened to him. Patty's now your time to tell us anything you would like to say. Use John's energy. Use him as a conduit.
Speak soft.
I'm speaking.
Men,
Oh, the men are speaking.
listen.
I wonder if they're talking like the men did all the decisions and,
Wow.
all the lights are going off too.
You get selected.
What are we talking about? To be Jim Jones' group member?
Something about a bracelet.
So were you chosen to wear a bracelet? Is that what you're trying to tell us, Patty?
What heaven is.
Was it what Jim Jones promised? I think that's what we all want to know.
It's right.
What's right?
Feel it. Lose faith.
You lost faith? Did you lose faith in Jim Jones? Again, 15. You worked in the fields. You were a preschool teacher. You were part of a banana crew, whatever that means. I'm assuming that means you had to go get the bananas. Oh, what?
No, it was none of it. None of it was female. It was all man. It sounded, again, residual. It sounded
Well,
like,
she answered a few
oh,
very
really?
very direct
Oh, I didn't
questions.
know. Because everything sounded to me like it was a man giving
You're gonna have to go back over that one because
was giving-
there were some direct questions that were asked,
a man giving
even about her
direction.
father.
Oh, really?
Yep. Her FBI body number was number 28-B. Could you imagine that? And okay, this was what was bizarre. I made the assumption she was from Guyana and she told me not to assume. And Alex posted that she's from California.
Wow.
That was pretty direct. That's what
Really?
I love when
I
you
said
just
don't assume.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yep. That was pretty good. It's 9:30.
Yeah. 2 hours. Well, again, this will be. Sometimes these are just the start. Unless people buy them and then they go away and we don't get a second go at them.
Someone was already asking about
Huh?
buying her. Somebody was already asking about
Yeah,
buying her.
that's what I mean. Sometimes we don't get a second go, and I'm so intrigued that I always like a second go. I'm just getting it for my own morbid curiosity.
But
oh, the pictures. Let me just do that really, really quick while they're watching.
what do you do?
I gotta find my tablet.
Your tablet's right there. There's one there and there's one right here.
All right. So guys, this is again. I may not post these till tomorrow, but
Oh yeah.
this is something that I want to try. God dang it. I can log in. All right, so
It
I
is
have
Alex.
this app here that you can see it right here, what it says.
Real quick, for you explain that. She said about a bracelet when you were under.
Yeah.
You mentioned bracelet. Some put on homemade ID bracelets before drinking the poison.
Oh, that's so they could be identified.
Okay.
So this app here, you swipe it, and then what it does is you hit record, you set it down somewhere. Like I'm gonna set it so that it's right. And I'm gonna put the doll right in front of it, like that. So when I set this down on a level surface, I got to put something behind it, and I hit the record button. It's only going to take pictures when it senses motion. That's the only time it shoots a picture. Now, there may be one or two right when I'm setting it up, just because the app is adjusting, but anything kind of after that and until I shut it off, we're going to take a look at it. So I'm going to make sure I'm on this side. I need to prop this up with something. I don't really have anything. Oh, shit.
Says warming up, calibrating.
Yeah.
It's gonna react to me.
What are you laughing about back there? So I haven't hit record yet. I shouldn't be taking any pictures.
So I have to leave this room, right?
No, we're on this side of it. It shouldn't catch us at all. That's the whole purpose of it.
Ah.
Oh, technology, right? So I haven't hit record yet. See, it's even tracking motion right now. That's what the red is. So I don't know if I need a flashlight on her completely. There we go. I'm really not getting her, but I got most of her body. So when I hit this record button right here, everything from then on, the record button right there, is going to take a picture every time it senses motion. So to show yourself by that doll, Patty, walk in front of it, try to touch it, go near it. Well, from what we'll see, we'll be able to see a picture. We'll just see red on our camera, but I don't know what it'll appear, what we'll actually see when it takes the picture. Now, again, if anything were to cause anything were motion, it would appear,
You can't understand.
it would show up as red. It would show it that it's taking a picture of it. So far we haven't gotten anything. And again, I'm not getting her face, which I wish I would, but this is going to have to do for now. Patty, could you just go walk over by that doll, please? We can get a picture of you. We could show people what you look like. So nothing. It works. I'm going to show you that it works. I'm just waiting to see now. So I'm going to show you what it does, and then I'm gonna get the other doll back up here, and I'm going to try it with that
It's
doll.
dark.
I'm sorry that it's dark. I'm trying to take a picture. Now you see the screen right there? They can see that. Watch when I move my hand in front of. Come on, don't make a liar of me. Where's the camera? Oh, there it goes. See that?
The red.
Yeah, I may have it the wrong way. I'm gonna stop recording. Hold on. Where's my lens? Let's try it that way. I'm gonna try it again. That's better. Look at that.
Right. Hold this down there so they can see it better.
All right, that's better. Just like I can't do that and hit the button. So that's better. I have most of the doll and I switched the camera, so we should be able to see. So I'm hitting recording. God dang it. I'm hitting record again. There we go. Now we can watch. We're just looking for that screen to turn red. That means something's moving in front of it. Patty, just try to touch your doll or move by your doll, please. We'll be able to get a picture of you, believe it or not. We'll show everyone that you're here. Could you do that? We're going to stay right here. I have that lens in the right spot again. So you can see when I move my hand, see the red? See the red? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, hold on. Switch setting. Come on, Patty. Just one time. Just walk right by so we can get a picture of you. All right, so nothing with Patty. I'm going to switch dolls while Chris just keeps. Well, Chris is gone. All right, I'm going to stop this while we switch the dolls so it doesn't keep recording. Come on. All right.
Just stay where you are. I won't hit you.
You're going to be able to do that
Yeah.
without kicking the thing and knocking
Yes.
everything over?
Have faith in me.
You are klutz. So you see the red when she walks in front of it? See all that red? See all that red? So now it's taking constant pictures, so it told me that the photo limit is reached.
I want to leave.
I don't think you see all that red. Sorry. We don't need it to take the pictures. We just need to see the red for the motion.
Okay. Coming back around.
It's taking 100 pictures of you while you're over there. All right. So right away, I don't know if you caught that red. When I put the camera right back to it, I already got red ones. This is Andrea. Andrea, we only have half your doll though in the picture, but if you were to move in that area, we're going to see it on this end here on a camera that we have. Just walk by, stand in front, go by your dress there. I keep thinking it's your doll. Just try to touch your dress, try to hold your dress. Can you do that? It did it really, really quick when you stepped away, but it hasn't done it since. All right, it's worth a try. Probably set it up in the room when nobody is and leave it running for a while and see what happens, especially with that other doll. Okay, worth a try. We'll try it again with some other items.
Nothing?
No. It did when you first moved.
Yeah.
I got a quick red movement across the flash of the top, but then it didn't do it again.
And that was it.
Yes, just a real quick one. We'll try it again. Again, there's lots of other items we could try it with.
So John and I will be at the Creeper Gallery
Sunday,
Sunday at 1:30.
we'll
So
be here. So you be here. We're not investigating though. We're just gonna be hanging out with Donna. With
Yep.
Donna. Oh wait. See, it's doing it.
what's it doing?
When something crosses the lens or something's moving over there, it'll show red anywhere in the frame. So you can tell where the movement is coming from. That
And
it's
it wasn't because
causing
I
it
flashed
to-
the light over there, that was
Try
it?
again. Oh yeah, you did. Alrighty. Stop that. There's probably 1,000 pictures on there now.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Patty and Andrea, they both had some really sad stories, unfortunately.
Well, again, we'll be here Sunday just hanging out. We'll go live, talk to Donna for a while, show you the shop with the lights on and New Hope, a little bit of New Hope. We'll walk around a little bit and show you the rest of the town. But that's it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll
Maybe
see
have
you,
dinner here after.
We'll see you Sunday, right?
Yes.
All right.
Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good weekend.
Be safe, stay healthy, and please remember to be kind to each other. Good night, everybody.